It's the story of Mia. Hey, welcome back. It's Kendra Kaiju here with you. We're right back at it. This is part 2 of creating Mia, creating a future K-pop idol in inZoi. And as I said in part 1, I've narrowed it down to 2 options for what Mia's gonna look like. And as you just saw, there's 4 presets that kinda look the same, or at least very similar, and they all remind me of Rosie from Blackpink. And I tried a couple of those presets, but not with this approach, not with this formula, because by the end of 7 or 8 tries, I figured, okay, this is what I want to do with it. Those were very early on. I didn't even save those. After about like try 3 or 4, I'm like, I should probably save these in case I'm wrong. In case these are actually good and better than what I can come up with later. But thankfully, that's not what ended up happening. I'm pretty happy with this one. Now, I suppose now is a good time to tell you the story of Mia. Mia Park is an Asian Canadian girl who's always loved singing. Her parents have a bunch of home videos of her singing into this toy mic that she loved for years and years and years. Her parents were Christians, so every Sunday they would go to church. And Mia loved going because she got to sing in the choir. She also sang in the school choir, took music lessons, took dance lessons. However, throughout her childhood, she never even considered doing it professionally, pursuing it professionally. Her dream job was actually to work with animals, to become a vet. It wasn't until she turned 12 when she discovered the girl group inZoi, which has been nicknamed by some of the fandom Gals Sexy, because 4 of the 5 members are absolute drop-dead gorgeous model types. And the 5th one, Icy, she looks good, just not great. But she's really funny, she's the personality of the group. Ah yes, the old when you don't look that great, have a personality. When you're a homely kaiju, try to learn a couple good jokes. Now I'm just making up this band inZoi. I hope it's not an actual band. And if it is, well, then one of those disclaimers, you know in the movies how they're like, any similarities are strictly coincidental? Yeah, that. But after really getting into inZoi, Mia started to branch out, started to listen to different idols and different groups. She absolutely fell in love with the genre, but it wasn't until a little later on when her boyfriend Kyle suggested to her, hey, maybe you should be an idol. And it was then and only then that she started to think about it. To dream about it. And together they looked into it. And after mapping it all out, seeing that it was possible, and with her boyfriend's support and encouragement, she started to believe it. Now, unfortunately, her mom had other plans for her. You know, the marry rich type of plans, which also didn't include Kyle. So after a few years of having to deal with her constant meddling and running interference and trying to hijack her life, Kyle and Mia knew what they had to do. So they started putting in motion a plan. Mia applied and auditioned online to become a K-pop trainee, and she got accepted right away. And at this particular agency, it is absolutely customary to do 2-3 rounds of auditions, but everybody on that panel that day looked at each other and said, she doesn't need to do a second one. You're in. Kyle worked part-time as much as he could, washing dishes at the Chinese restaurant where his father was the chef at. And he saved up every single meow he could. The moment they finished high school, they hopped on the first plane and went to South Korea. And this is where our story will begin. I'm so excited about this game, I can't wait to play. I know I need to rein it in a little bit, I know it's an early access, but just seeing what everybody else has been playing, this has gotta be like the most far along early access game I've ever played. But I'm sure it's gonna be a great time, warts and all. And I'm really excited to play with these 2 characters, to interact with these 2 characters, like, kind of bring them to life. Because Kyle and Mia, I've been writing their story since I was a teen myself. It's evolved, it's changed, I guess I have many stories of them. I guess in comic book terms, they would be Elseworld tales where the character's there, but they're doing different things, the canon's different, and this is no different. This is... Because, for example, Kyle is not a firefighter. He is a sensitive artist type, but because in inZoi, firefighting's an occupation, so Kyle's a firefighter now. But it's very in line with the character, because that character has always been about Mia is his world, Mia is his life. He'd do anything for Mia. And that includes running into burning buildings so he can help support Mia chase her dreams. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And just playing it back, I think this is the model of Mia I'm gonna go with. I'll sleep on it, see what happens tomorrow. Alright, I think that's it for today. I will talk to you very soon. Take care of yourself. Until next time, just get through another day.